In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to warm up your email address so that you can send out cold emails to random people and it will end up in their inbox rather than their spam or junk. Now, this is an absolutely crucial process if you want to be able to send cold emails or do cold email outreach in 2023 and beyond. So make sure you pay close attention, watch the video the whole way through to ensure you get every step correct. That way, the next time you send out a campaign, it's going to end up in their inbox and not the spam. So let's get right into it. The first thing that I think you should note is that it's not an instant process. You're not going to be able to send out 1,000 emails a day straight away. In fact, it's going to take a few weeks, if not months, to be able to get up to a point where you can send 100 emails a day. But the earlier you start, the sooner you will be able to send a lot of emails. It's simple as that. So what we're going to be using is a software called Warmup Inbox. Now, there is a ton of other softwares that you can use, but this one is, to me, the best one to use. It's a good price and it's just simple to use. So first of all, we're going to go onto the website, which is warmupinbox.com. And if I quickly show you here, yes, it's around $20 per month per email that you're warming up, which is a pretty good price. You can go up in price, but this is basically good for beginners. This is for 75 emails per day, which is going to be enough for starting out cold email. So you can sign up for it here very easily. So now let's go into the actual software itself and I'll show you how it works. To start off, you need to add an inbox. So we're going to click add inbox here and it's going to pop up with an email to put your email in here. So you're going to put your email in, or you can connect with one of these providers. I'm actually going to click connect with Gmail just to make it easier for me. The first thing we need to do is we need to enable IMAP access for your account. So the way that we do that is we sign in to our Gmail account, we go to the forwarding section and we enable IMAP. So I'm going to do that now. And as you can see here, IMAP access, I'm going to enable it here and I'm just going to click save changes. And it's now going to ask us for an application password. So I'm going to click continue and we're going to put a password in here. So we have to enable two-step, then we create an app password, and then we put that password in there. Okay, so now that we have set up our email address in Warmup Inbox, I'm going to show you how it actually works. So you can go over here onto the email that you want to warm up, and you can start running it like this. Now, I haven't actually paid for my plan, so I can't run it. But this will basically start sending out emails and receiving emails for yourself. If we go to the settings here, we can see there's some different settings about what we want to do. First of all, how much do you want to warm this inbox? Obviously, there's the different plans we spoke about. So for me, I just did the basic plan, so I had 50 emails per day. Here, you can change the sender name, so you can change who it comes from. Down here, you can change the sender frequency. So this is basically how often and how many emails are sent per day. You basically want to start off slow and ramp it up. And at the bottom, we have the warm-up schedule, so you can change the times that you actually send out emails to warm up. This is pretty useful for, basically warming up as fast as possible. Now, if we go into the warm-up content section here, we can actually change the type of warm-up that we do. Now, you have to be on the pro plan to do this, but you can configure which ESPs you want to prioritize, so Google, Outlook or other. So this will basically prioritize the content based upon these so that you've got the biggest likelihood of going into the inbox and not in the spam section. So you can select that if you want to. Down here, they actually have the content topic. So if you have a business that talks about food a lot, maybe you could put that in there. Or if you have a business that talks about architecture, you could put that in there. And it'll basically warm it up so it's more organic and, when you actually do go to send emails, it won't seem out of place. Last off, you can actually create your own template, but this is on the pro plan, but I'll show you how to do that now. Now, if I quickly show you here how the warm-up process actually looks, you can see that in the start of 2023, I was actually warming up my inbox a lot. So I started off by sending 7 emails per day, and then I went to 14, 17, 30, 39, 43, 45, and then I was at the 50 mark really. Then it stopped for a bit and it ramped up again. So you can see actually here, it tells you a breakdown of where they went to. So you can see on this day, 45 of them went to the inbox, 4 went into category. So categories are, if you're using Google, for example, you'd have the promotions tab, and there's also another tab, but that's the category tab basically. Then you also have the spam one, which is obviously a spam box. Now we want to be hitting the inbox because this means people will get notified on their phones, etc. So here it tells us how many emails were sent. So I sent 1,300. Out of that 1,300, 96% went into the inbox, which is really good. 0% went to spam, only 3, so that's really, really good. And then categorized was 3%. So a few went to categories, but you know, it's not bad. 96% is a pretty good rate overall for going straight into the inbox. And then here we can see our reputation score. It tells you the reputation by provider. So Google, we got 99%, which is great. Outlook 78, so we can definitely work on that. And other is 98. So maybe if we were doing the custom warm-up section, we might want to put a bit more time into Outlook so that we can send here. But for the most part, I think a lot of people do use Google, but a lot of corporations do actually use Outlook as well. Now down here, you can actually see the different healths of these different parts of it. So you've got your SPF records, domain blacklists, DMARC, and MX records. Now if you want me to make a video on how to set up all of those, I can actually do that for you. So what we can do over here is the template section, and I can actually add a plain text template, and I can put something in the subject line here and some plain text here, as well as I could use variables. So sender name, receiver name, just to make it a bit more customized. And then what you can do here is once you've set up the template, you can click this check template button, and this is going to test the likelihood that it will land in the inbox section of your prospects. This is a really great feature if you're trying to test out how warmed up your emails actually are. You can pick the inbox you want to test it with here, and you can select the warm up priority here. So is it high, medium or low? And you can click save, and you can apply that to your inboxes. Obviously you need to have the pro plan. Now something else you might want to actually look at is the referral program. So if you refer people, then you will get a 20% commission every month for every customer you refer. So it's really simple, just put your link somewhere. And it's just some good income if you have, you know, a customer list that maybe might be interested in this. Now, if you actually do want to sign up to this software, then you can use my referral link. I'll put it down below, and I'd appreciate that if you could do that. Now, they also have an alerting system, and basically what the alerting system does is it will send you an alert if your reputation goes down to a certain amount. Now, you can set this here. This is at 50%. So if my reputation goes down to 50%, it will send me an alert, and from that you can kind of switch up your strategy of sending. Maybe you can decrease the amount you're sending, but basically it's going to tell you this so that you don't destroy your email credibility and deliverability. This way you can keep sending emails for a long time. Now it's good to warm up a lot of emails at once because you will burn through them if you're sending a lot of emails. But this is basically everything you need to know about how to warm up your inbox for cold email outreach. If you did enjoy the video, then please like and subscribe. And if you want to give this software a go, I'd really recommend it. I've used it for myself. Go ahead and use the referral code I've got below. It'd be a huge help for me, and a great thank you for the advice I've given you today. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe and comment down below if it helped.